Is it possible to win a game of Civ 7 without using any violence at all? Completely pacifist? Well, we're trying to find out right now. Hey everyone, welcome. This is Connor at Civ Haus. And I'm here today picking up episode 2 of my pacifist run here. I'm playing as Catherine the Great with the Han. I'm using, this is on Pangea Plus, Immortal difficulty. I've got all the info right here. Standard seed, all that good stuff. We are currently in the crisis stage of Antiquity. We got to this point in episode 1. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out on the channel. But yeah, we're going to close out Antiquity here. Maybe get into some exploration gameplay, we'll see. And we have another war declared on us first turn. Gotta love that. You know, this is maybe the most I've ever been targeted in a game as far as war goes, of course. So I have to make him a little afraid. And he was really pumping that, huh? Could go for all 3. Let me see, though. Ideally, I'm saving some of these for independent powers. To yoink some new friends. That's not good. That's not good either. But that's not going to be the case here. So now I have to deal with this. I have an ally right here. Looks like he is under some, some circumstances as well. But yeah, interesting start here. Gonna be tough. But we believe that you should not meet violence with violence here. So we're not gonna stoop to his level. We are going to take this influence though. For those wondering about the army commander, it spawned. I've just kind of left it here. I think I built fortifications, but they're not moving. Don't worry. There's the fortifications. Okay. Happiness wouldn't be bad, but I think the influence just for the war support's probably necessary. It'll allow me to throw in another one pretty safely. Yeah, this is going to be tricky. I don't think there's any part of me that thinks this is going to be an easy challenge or even a doable challenge. I got lucky with the AI early game. They kind of left me alone. I've been trying to propose peace constantly. Oh, he finally will accept. Let's go. Okay, that's big. We love peace. Can we get peace from you? We can. Peace. Okay, well now we're only at war with one person. That's actually a huge change. Gonna focus my energy over here, because he's gonna be coming from this neck of the woods. He just keeps... He's coming over in my area. I'm kind of minding my own business. I'm not taking up that much map. Oh, I would love some wonder construction, Pachacuti. Thank you. Am I constructing a wonder right now? I think I am, yeah. Okay, well that scout is in trouble. Run, buddy. I was hoping literally just to meet this person. And I don't think I'm going to be able to. Maybe I just go for it. Yeet. Well, he's dead. No doubt about it. I was hoping, I mean, he's probably already got control of it, as Xerxes does, but a boy can dream. We're up to a +7 blacksmith now, wow. A lot of adjacent resources and whatnot. No wonders that I can build. Could go for that. 8 turns, though, is a long time. Probably time for another settler. Could also just be time for the blacksmith right here. I think I will. I mean, get rid of the... I had this problem last time. I get rid of the farm. Which I do love my farms. Would prefer to build one of these tiles or over here. I have 19 production. It's really not that much. Could start on some walls. They have to be continuous, though. Or at least I would, I would like them to be. Yeah. Cannot branch or fork. I don't play as the Han very much, because, frankly, I just really can't stand the Great Wall mechanics, if I'm being as honest as possible here. We're going to add +3 science to the palace. Alright. Let's look at our yields in the palace. It's going to be kind of crazy. Not a bad little palace. 5 influence, 6 happiness. Very balanced. Very balanced tile. We'll take that. Alright. My scouts is gone, yeah. That's to be expected. Alright. Question now is... I might bolster their military, you know? Let's do it. Let's give you some help. I don't think I'm going to use it really anywhere else. I've got enough for Ashoka there. Alright. Oh no, are you kidding me? Oh, that is tragic. I was like 2 or 3 turns away, I think. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I'm never going to do this one, so... Oh, but I can't take the spearmen. Well, how about this? I'll take the spearmen, but they're just going to sit. Or I destroy them. I mean, I could use them to posture and just stand, but that also... It feels a little bit icky to do that. With the challenge. Could just put them in the commander, too. I'll just sit them over there. It might dissuade a little bit of attacking. You know, I can have a military unit. I just can't use it to fight. That feels pretty genuine to the challenge. Growth here, though. Obviously need to go north-south. Could take this, though. Yeah, gets me that kind of final perimeter piece over in that direction. Ancient walls do make a lot of sense. I have a ton of production, though, so I need to go with the most expensive thing possible. Everything's going to take a turn. I have no wonders I can build. Kind of a worst-case scenario, being honest. So I'd probably just go amphitheater for the value. Even though it's not great value. Ugh, these are all icky. I really want to save this space for something else. Could just build it on one of the 5s, to be fair. Can't even use my... I could do a new commander. That obviously doesn't help at all, though. If I were playing a normal game, that's probably what I would do. Not a lot to like here, I won't lie. Not a lot to like. Guess we'll do this. This I can handle. Gets me a growth opportunity. Allows me to kind of push out a little bit more. This is a hell of a space, isn't it? Yeah. Nice. There we go. So we're getting some points. We're not getting a lot of points, but we're getting some. I've never seen Pachacuti win a game. This would be my first time to ever see that, by the way. Okay. A lot of these have already been built. But what do I want to snag as far as wonders go? This could be good for me in just trying to, you know, really juice my capital in terms of population. I have so many options for civics. It's kind of crazy to look at this. We'll go Code of Laws too. Chengdu actually could use some things, so I'll probably give them this. Honestly, my gold, I guess, should just go here. The gold situation's weird. I've never had a game with this much of a struggle with gold generation. Okay. Let's do some more production. Yeah, I guess I should have realized I was just going to be coming right back to this one turn later. That makes some sense. Do have a garden tile available now that is a much better build, so that kind of worked out okay for us. Throw you over here. Alright, little narrative choice. Next step of the crisis. I will say, this is a game I'm certainly not going to win in Antiquity. That That being said, I'm not that ahead going into the next age, though. I really don't feel like I have done a good job here. Maybe I'm rusty. I haven't been playing as much Civ lately. I think a lot of people have kind of stepped away from the game a little bit, which I don't think there's anything wrong with. But I definitely have. It's definitely something I've done. I'll probably go here. I want to save those farms for population. They're so juiced. Yeah, I'm really excited for the June update. I think that's going to be a massive, massive thing for the game. I think people are sleeping on how big it's going to be in terms of just what it could provide from a enjoyment perspective, especially with mods. I really think that is going to do some things. Go for another merchant. All right. I haven't had this crisis in a while. The infected one, yeah, okay. Happiness in infected settlements with the commander. Yeah, food in towns. Minus healing on all units. I have no towns. This is kind of brutal. All kind of brutal, but this is pretty net neutral. And I might have a settler soon. I do. Oh, ho, ho. Well, well, well. I think I go down here. I see why it's suggesting this, and that. This is also a decent land grab kind of spot here. Would get a lot of tiles. I get a volcano space, probably. I don't think 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be close on what I could do there. So we probably will just plan to come down here. This is the safest spot, actually. So let's just do that. I don't think there's any rush to go over here. Because I will go one more settler before the end of the age, I think. It'll probably be one of my next buys. Okay, did my garden get interrupted? Yes, it did at one point. Ah, I see. That's why. Alright, let's go... yeah, let's go here. You go there, and just chill. You're not going to be fighting, so don't get excited, buddy. Will not be fighting. Alright, so sit. Can you defend yourself? Can you fortify? Oh, they already exist. You don't even have to. Good for you. I have a quarter with an academy and an amphitheater. It's kind of cool. Academy and a blacksmith. Do I already have that? Blacksmith library. Is that not what it wants? Academy blacksmith. We'll do Academy amphitheater. Let's try that. That'd be nice. But I will take the +6 culture. Thank you. We get 2 codices. What would that do for my progress here? 1, 2. Nothing too crazy. Probably just need another good wonder that I can get as fast as possible. So the fishing boats wouldn't be great. Ville is a good building too. Not a lot to love here, I will say. Not just a ton to love. The culture on culture buildings is nice for, you know, and a codex for 8 turns worth of work. I do think this is probably worth it. Now we get an academy. Can finally build one of those. Finally use a unit that I've had the whole game. Do I have an amphitheater? Library? What we got over here? Brickyard? I could have done academy brickyard. That's so sad. Well, this is tragic, actually. I'll go here. Just figure that one out later. Academy here. I'm going to go ahead and look into doing as many academies as I can. Growth here, but value here. Atlas says hello. Negative gold per turn. Always feels good. Do I have... Am I building an amphitheater? Do I have an amphitheater? Let's find it. The impossible challenge of finding what your buildings are. Amphitheater. Huzzah. You go up. Blacksmith can wait. That's fair. Yep. Alright. Defend yourself over there. Oh, that's going to be something that works out for me, I think. Question is... Oh, my. Okay. I think I go here. Wow. That's a crazy thing to walk into. That really is pretty wild. Okay. Let's go that way. Expand out a bit. Everything's getting interrupted all the time. Just the way it is, I guess. We'll try that again. Alright. Thanks, Exodus. Okay, what can we do here? Nothing, no specialists yet. Gold would probably be nice. And I think I could do discounted science buildings because of all of the... Oh, science. All of the academies we're building. That makes a lot of sense. Philosophy would have been nice, especially for the social policy. Future civics always goes hard. Entertainment would be nice. I just don't know if I can super easily get there. Han... The +1 science from specialist would be nice. 10% science in the capital is a big bonus, too. So maybe we just do this at this point, because the wonders are kind of, I don't know, not as much of a thing that we can do. I will build this, though, 100%. Have to try. I think I just take this space and use it to grow. Although that'll get interrupted, almost guaranteed. It's okay, though. Continue to probably grow out this way. What does this give us, though? Science and culture is pretty important, though. I would like to nab that. Oh, am I too far away? Oh, I'm so dumb. Wow. Poor city work on my part. Yikes. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and found. Sorry, friends. You're not going to like that. Yeah. Yeah, that might be like an immediate war. Next turn for me, if I had to guess. That's what's happening. We're connected, though. We're going to continue to push everyone else out of the way. As we do. So it's going to be war or open borders. Huh. That's going. I don't know what to do here. Let's see. Let's see if it's one turn. She's going to leave. It's not going to come to war. The sanction another civilization bit. I don't know why that's hitting me so hard, because I have not issued a single sanction. I don't know what the game's tripping out about on that one. Hey, is what it is. Alright, deer. Yeah. Take that. Throw it there. I need to give it to a town. There you go, buddy. Enjoy the growth. Isabella heads to the hills. Kind of love to see that. Kind of cool. Food and towns. Not that interested. Espionage. Hey. Nice. Got the wheel. I'll probably do that again. I actually should consider using reconciliation. Honestly. Can we get peace? No? No peace. Kind of want to steal from him then. Especially with 100. Wow, Pachacuti is going to win this game. 300 science trainees. Negative 40 gold, though. What is going on up there? He must be getting picked apart militarily or something. Because that is a cursed yield. My goodness. Alright. Well. It is what it is, I suppose. Stealing tech at this point, not all that worth it. I might, in a hilarious way, do this. Alright, we're gonna reconcile a bit. I did just, you know, she was coming to Found here. It's my turf, I think pretty clearly, but I can understand her wanting to come over here. Happy to make reconciliations. Bro, I think you need to worry about some other things. Not trading. But go off. Okay, we have an army coming our way, as we seem to always do. They're not destroying my wonder, though. Somehow getting away with it. Love to see. We get a celebration. We'll take the wonder. Boost. Let's go with... we will go for culture buildings. I think we are going to be doing quite a bit of building to close it out, so... Right, we have some fighting. Good thing I'm not involved, though. Happy to see other people fighting on my behalf. Okay, we did it. We got 2 culture on the amphitheater. That's pretty cool. Blood being shed all around us, but not in our, you know, city's territories. I can appreciate that. We get engineering. +1 influence on happiness buildings, if only we had any of those. Go mathematics 2 for the codices. Where would that put us? That would get us a science point. It's probably worth it. 10 turns. Not much else going on. That's worth it. Alright, and we lose another wonder. 2 in a row, man. Oh, that is just the worst, isn't it? I can't build another one. Oh, that is just... that just grinds my gears. That's what it does. It absolutely grinds my gears. Well, I guess we'll put this academy down somewhere. Probably put it here. Great. 1 turn academy, at least, for what it's worth. They're doing their thing. Crisis level 3. Okay, I think we can take this. Be okay. I think this could use some growth this direction. Just trying to get things spaced out. Amphitheater in a good spot. I think I need to build as many amphitheaters as possible. A 2-8's not bad. A 9 is great, though. We'll take the 9. Alright. I think we're okay with the minus gold on science buildings. For infected cities. We do not need any salt, so we will take this. Alright, what else we got going here? Ancient, okay. The UI on the ancient bridge text looked weird to me for a second. It looked like the word bridge was lower by like a millimeter, but I don't think it's the case. I'm, you know, I'm not always trying to look for UI things in this game, but sometimes when you see it, you can't unsee it. I'm sure a lot of people feel that way about this game in a lot of ways. But anyway, I was talking about it earlier, and I really am excited for the update. I never want to be a creator that's just all hopium, but I do think that this game still, as a like general framework, has a lot of potential. I have to stay neutral. I cannot voluntarily go to war, Pachikuti. I'm sorry. You know me. I think people are a little too overzealous about their hatred of the age transition stuff. I don't think it should be such a thing people worry about. But I understand it as well, you know. It's different. Change is never easy. And I think there's a portion of the player base that would have wanted more or less the same Civ game again and again with kind of granular updates, you know, graphics changes, things like that. But I'm okay with a bigger sweeping change, genuinely. And I think that's what they did in this game, to a degree. Villa, not a bad building for us, actually. I'll take the 4-2 to expand here. It'll probably get squashed, but we're going to try. Amphitheater again, going to need to get built. Actually, we just put that, well, 8. Let's do the 8. Why not? Just have no quarters. It's okay. Gonna grow again. Could look at some specialists. Could wait also, though. Not a huge rush. We'll hold the salt. Hold the salt, am I right? Also, gotta start thinking about what exploration age I might want to go for here. What Civ? It's going to be a consideration pretty soon. I would love to be an ally with you, my friend, once again. Xerxes, I wish we could come to an agreement. There's our 2 codices there, and a whole lot else. Peace? No? Okay. Well, in that case, we have to do that, just to show you I mean business. Okay, 1 codex or 200 science. Does a codex do anything realistically? No. So, take the 200 science. We'll take a scientific attribute point. So I think science and culture are going to be big parts of how we win this game, if we're going to win them. Chengdu is growing like wildfire. Pachikuti, again, loves his trading. Loves to trade with me. Really does. Okay, anything exciting here that we can think about? I don't think so. I guess I could do an arena. I could do that. It feels a little goofy. But especially because, like, you know, it doesn't really fit in the trope of the game here. Can't do future tech, though. Locked out of that. Truly just about nothing I'm excited about here. And the gold on gold units, I guess, you know. Any wonders to unlock? I don't think so. Literally none. Okay. Probably philosophy, then. Alright. I think we do our unit or a settler. It's probably time for me to get one more settlement down. Get my scientific point first. This is nice. Yeah. I think it's more important than Tech Masters right now. So yeah, I think I'll go settler. Just to make sure I get one more down. For the age transition. Then I think we will go maybe market. Yeah. Okay, what does this guy do? Activate the capital to immediately add 1 population? Sure. Sounds great. We love some population. Funny, this tile is just there. No farms to add, so that benefit's kind of gone. This is probably our best tile for growth, food growth. We'll do this one, though. Alright. He's still moving in. How many settlements he got? 8. Okay, great. That's cool. 6 food for both leaders and their capitals. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's right, because he beat me out for that wonder. Great. Cool. Feels good. Yeah, feels great. None of these do much, but we'll take the codicy. Units are converging on Chengdu. They sure are. We have one spearman. Who will not be fighting, by the way. But he'll be there. Hanging out. Okay. Did we ever start building a Great Wall? I mean, probably not. I guess I'm just not going to have one. It would have needed to have happened a long time ago. I don't know. We got to build some wall units, yeah? Why not? Here they are. With just a few turns to do it, can we hold on? Let's find out. We'll now take, I don't know, military training. We'll do an arena. Why not? Some other buildings we could put down. Could also go with this guy. 6 turns, though. It's pretty harsh. I think we'll go with some great walls. And this is going to be a mess. But we're going to try and build some great walls. Like I said, I can't stand great walls in this game. I really can't. Come down here. Now the onslaught comes. The question is, can we survive it for 4%? That's the question. Purchase another great wall. Well, I guess I'll purchase that one. Purchase this one too. Build another one? Just a chunk of great wall right there? I don't think so, but it's kind of a silly use of money. But, you know, this is kind of a silly mode. Kind of a silly game we're playing here, so why not? You know, why not? Wall. Get walled. Get walled, losers. Okay? Yeah. Get walled. Yeah, leave. Yeah, that's right. Fear the wall. Look at that. That actually looks pretty sick. Just ignore this. I'm good on the wonders, I think, Pachicuti. Thanks, though. Rubbing salt in the wound a little bit there, my friend, but okay. I think we're walling it out. I truly do. I think we're just walling every turn. A relentless assembly of walls. Chengdu's sad? Well, yeah, they have an army on them. I'd be sad, too. Wall. Get walled. Wall. We're just gonna have walls running through our area. Villa. I guess I didn't get to place it. It's kind of weird. Not sure why. Okay, buddy. You're really down here, aren't you? Probably makes sense here. I guess. Not great, though, all in all. Not great. Let's see what happens. Immortal AI moment. Just chilling here, by the way. Just chilling. Okay. Grow this direction some more. We'll take another trade route, Pachicuti. Kind of hilarious at this point, how many he's doing. I think we just do this. Biggest thing is just getting it down. Grow that direction. We've got connections now. I mean, how many codices are we away from a full science run here? 2? This is kind of snuck up on me. I didn't think I was going to be able to get there, but there's 1. So let's do that, just to see. I don't know. I don't know about this. Can I buy anything? No. I think an arena might be in play, though. Chengdu seems a little unhappy, and I don't blame them. Alright, our little town down here is chilling. And they will remain chilling. Huh. So he wants to give us Raga. Wonder why. So he can take it back? I mean, I guess I'll take it. Huh. Somehow we get a military point and a pretty good little city connected to this makes no sense. Why did he give us that? Did he fear us? He must have. Rightfully so. With all of our military might, who wouldn't be afraid of us? So this is erasing my farms? What a terrible idea this is to build this. What an awful tile improvement. I mean, they give me... Okay, the happiness for each adjacent... Okay, this is actually kind of crazy. I see the vision now. We lose all of our growth, but who cares? Food? Sure. Okay, well, or not. Yeah, I get that. Okay. Rather have that. No way we're able to turn this around and actually have a decent end of the age, yeah? No way. I don't know if anyone else does this when you go to your build menu, but I have to scroll to the bottom. It's like I know there's no new wonders down there. It's just a weird tick I do when I play this game. I think I've always done it in like every Civ I've ever played. I'm lost in the sauce right now. I think I need an arena, though. Just that time. Yeah, we know. We don't need to survive long. Everyone hates us. This is one of my favorite life quotes, by the way. I think Socrates is probably a pretty bad dude, if I had to, you know, go on the record. But it's a really good quote. I framed a lot of my life around it. Not to get too deep on y'all on minute 37 of the video here, but good quote, good philosophy quote, if you're looking for one. Okay. Probably influence on happiness buildings, yeah. And yeah, we take this. We grow up. We're looking for anything we can do that's worth anything. I don't see anything. So we're just going to spam this. That's what we're going to do. Settlement is in an unrest. Of course it is. I can choose production, though? Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, have an altar. Oh, this is... Oh, okay, I see. Yeah. That's tough, isn't it? I've been infected with the plague. So we have to build an altar. I think. Yeah, let's do it. We got a stinky capital now. Stinky capital. And there is the end of antiquity. Okay. Look at that. That blows my mind. We got there. One away is going to feel really bad. Feel really tragic if we don't hit that. And I don't think we're going to. In just the most tragic set of circumstances. I don't think there's a way we do. We do that, though. For fun. Have an altar. Enjoy. My unit is dead from the stinky plague. Understandable. It's very stinky. And that, in the midst of the stink, is the end of the Age of Antiquity here in our pacifist playthrough. Okay, we move on. Now we get to pick our next Civ. Here are our options. The Ming, which would make a whole lot of sense. It would allow us to keep building a Great Wall, which we have butchered up to this point. Gives us a lot of culture, though. A lot of science. Unfortunately, though, I kind of waste a military unit there. Mongolia will not be the play. And then Shawnee. Which I don't really see the point of. So I think we're going to go for the Ming. Here we are. Ready to hop into the Exploration Age. I'll give a quick preview. But I will save all of the good stuff for next time. The legacies, everything else in between. We are going to be hopping in as the Ming. Benjamin Franklin. I forget which one this is. Oh, I can't remember. We got the Inca. We have Mongolia. The Normans, I believe. The Abbasid and the Shawnee. Why can't I remember that? I don't know. I forget. But New Age coming up. Gonna still maintain all the same rules as last age. Can we do anything? Can we claw back in this game? It is not looking the best. So, gonna certainly be a challenging comeback here. This is testing every bit of my Civ skill and knowledge, which there's not that much of. So we'll see. We have our terrible looking wall. What a joke. So unaesthetic, but yeah. Well, as always, thanks everyone for tuning in for this Pacifist challenge. Stay tuned. Let me know if you want to see more challenges like this. If you have any ideas for challenges, let me know. But otherwise, thanks for watching as always. From our house to yours, we hope you'll join us for one more turn. See y'all next time.